Brennan here, Mr. B's Fix It. So, we finally got all the patches done on all these fenders. We finally got everything figured out. And I just got done painting them. Probably should have pushed the record button a little sooner. But, let's see. Get you guys caught up. Here we go. Continuing along here with the skirt modification. Removable skirt modification on the Bug. You see what's going on here? Well, 45 years and different repairs. This side, these are where we drilled out each one of these spot welds. This side would have been similar, but it's a little more rotten as well. And it was reinstalled back on the car incorrectly once. There are some of the other pieces that we cut off of it, the inside pieces. And this is sort of what we were left with. The rubber's gone as well. Well, we're making that removable anyway. And I sort of decided to discard this skirt and buy a new one. I then picked it back up again and I said, well, I'm going to use it to mock up some stuff in the back. I've since again decided maybe it's worth revisiting this thing. I might be able to revive it yet. But we'll get to that. In the meantime, I'm using it for mocking things up. What exactly are we mocking up? Well, let's look at the car. On this side, we have essentially a stock looking rear beetle. So, here's where things bolt. Bottom bolt, bolts here. So that's really the two bolts. These are all holes where we drilled out and took the skirt off. Here you can see it's gotten kind of bad. Well, if you look here, there's a patch in here. The other side's going through the same thing. There were some patches. If we look inside, there's patches over some patches and repairs. This side I've already removed. And here's what we got. This right here. This is the original part. That's a patch. There's some screws holding it together. Here's another patch. Some of it was bronzed on. Some of it was glued on. Some of it is welded together. Screwed together. It's a mess. Not much of the original even left in there. Here's the conclusion I came to. I took it off because that is really all part of a bumper bracket. This is a 74. In 74, they're a year-only car in that this is the year that they make the transition and they put a shock in there. As a result, the fenders, by the way, have this rather large hole for where the shock came through. It's a rear fender. So, with us making a removable skirt on this car, I don't need that fender support at all, and it was so bad I'd have to rebuild something anyway. So I cut that off entirely. Put the fender back on the car to help me mock things up. I got the skirt out. And that's as far as I've gotten, and I'm thinking about trying something. Stay tuned to see what that turns into. So here's what I've kind of come up with. Decided to make it part of the deck lid itself.